We come now to verse 8 of the 9th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has just healed a man who was born blind. And of course, that's going to set in motion a series of events that will be somewhat controversial. But at this point, the initial shock is among those who had known this man, who recognized him. And those are the ones that we are introduced to in this verse. So we have hoi, the masculine plural nominative article, so the, and then the postpositive the, therefore, getones. This is from geton. It means neighbor. Literally, it comes from the idea, the word gay, you probably know, is the word for land, sometimes translated earth, but actually it has more to do with land. And the word is thus derived from someone who has land next to yours. So the word geton means a neighbor. And from that extrapolates the idea of a friend. So the neighbors or the friends on the one hand, then kai, the connective, and then hoi, same article. Theuruntes, this is from theoreo. It means to behold. This is the present active participle, masculine singular nominative. It's going to take the same time frame as the leading verb of the sentence, which is in the imperfect. And so we would say the neighbors and those who were beholding auton, him, the accusative, singular, masculine, him, and then to proteron. This is from an adverb, and it actually stands in apposition to the word auton. So they who had beheld him at first, or firstly, is the idea. This is an indeclinable adverb. So those who had seen him at first or before is really probably more the way it would be rendered. So his neighbors and those who had seen him before, that, hoti, then prosaites. Prosaites is the word for beggar. And somebody's translated blind, but actually the meaning of the word is a beggar, and that's the same word as here, except in a different grammatical construction. So those who had seen him before, that, and then ein, the imperfect third person singular of eimi, I am, so had seen that blind he was, and then elegon, third person plural, imperfect active indicative, they were saying. So the neighbors, those who had beheld him before, that he was blind, were saying, and then as if to quote them, uk hutos, the negation uk before hutos, the demonstrative pronoun, is in the singular, masculine, nominative. Not this, estin, is not this, therefore, ho kathemenos. This, of course, is from the word for sitting, the word kathemai. It's a deponent verb, so it takes the middle form. Words like cathedral and so on come from this word. It means to sit. And so is not this the one who was sitting? This also is a present middle participle in form, masculine singular nominative, going back to the nominative of this here. So is not this the one who was sitting, kai, and then the same word here, prosaiton, same as this word, and begging. Isn't this the beggar who was sitting here and begging? They have a clear idea of who this person was, and now they see someone who is certainly the same person, and they're shocked and really can't quite fathom how it is that he has had his situation in life transformed in this way. And of course, this is going to lead us to the ensuing description of the conversation that follows from it.